What's up guys, DJ Mike James coming at you. This is the 144 LED pixel lights from our friends over at YeeSite, and we're going to talk about that. What's up guys, DJ Mike James coming at you. Got a brand new product here from our friends over at YeeSite. They have an Amazon store. Link will be in the description, of course. This is for the 144 LED pixel lights, which is this one right here. We're gonna get this thing opened up, take a look, and let's see what we got going on. All right, we got some foam here. We've got PowerCon. We've got instruction manual. We've got our pixel bar lights. Now, I do like these type of lights. This is what I consider to be an eye candy light, where you actually want to see the beam, you want to see a diffuser. I am going to go ahead and get this plugged in and get it fired up, and let's see what we got going on here. So, just as an overview, while we're looking at it, we do have our LCD screen with menu up, down, enter. We've got PowerCon in, PowerCon out, DMX in and DMX out, which means you can daisy chain these together. I believe you can daisy chain 6 of these together at one time for the power impedance and of course for signal, so on and so forth. But let me go ahead and get this plugged in and I'll get it fired up and we'll see what she does. I'm really curious to see. I gotta flip this around because I'm gonna run power this side over here. We've got the PowerCon locked in. Let me get her plugged in here. And she fires right up on an auto show. Again, like I said, this is definitely an eye candy light. You want to be able to see this beam. You want to see this diffuser. It does give off some pretty decent ambient light. I am going to take this with me. I got a gig this coming weekend and I'm going to use these to uplight my DJ booth. I know sometimes you guys have seen me I usually use my Rockville RF3s to do that, but in this instance I'm going to go ahead and use this light. Just to go through the manual with you really quickly, there are DMX values. Of course, you can set this as 3-channel, 8-channel, or 36-channel and a 40-channel mode for the DMX controller guys out there. We do have auto modes, and we have an SP, which is the speed of the actual auto show itself. And then your next setting is ST, which means you can add a strobe to any single one of these patterns. So I'm going to get this up and running here. So we're in auto, I select enter, speed's 10. So if I do this and set the strobe 0 to 9, so whatever auto show it's in, I can change that strobe pattern and then it's going to strobe in that pattern. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back down to 0. Address, then shows. There are 56 different shows in this light. And again, this is a light that you want to see the diffuser on. Now, most of our lights, you don't want to see them. We use them as uplights. You just want that ambient light shooting up the wall, things on those lines, and this will achieve that. However, I think that's most impactful if you can actually see the diffuser and the fixture, because you're going to get to watch that, and it's not, you know, an eye blinding type of light. It's more of an accent eye candy light. I really do like this fixture. Again, the amount of shows in it is just fantastic. There is a lot. So this is show 56, and of course you can set the speed of the actual show or add strobe to any one of these. There is also color mixing on here. You can set it as slave. It does have color mixing, so red's 255, of course. Then it has its own static colors, just like we normally do, and there's 36, which is pretty standard. I think that's what's in my rock wedges and things on those lines too. So if I go from 1 to 2, these are just the static colors. As you'll see, we go from red to orange. It's going to start going into the yellows and greens. So we're at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20. We're into our blues. We'll start getting into our purples and pinks. Up to 34, 36, 37. And 38, there is no color on there. So I'll just save that in red. Of course, I can set the strobe for that as well. And it'll just strobe red. I'm gonna keep the strobe off for the purposes of our video and just throw it back into its auto show. Again, 56 different shows. You will watch. I'm going to take this, use it as uplighting. The link will be in the description. Check it out. Super cool eye candy piece. Like I said, if you wanted this in your, in your club, in your bar, in your basement, in your man cave, in your garage, something along those lines. This is a really super functional light. I really do like the diffuser on it. A little bit about the build quality. This is an aluminum, and then the housing part here is plastic, but the aluminum, this is an aluminum diffuser. All the mounting hardware is aluminum. Power con in, power con out, DMX in, DMX out. So check it out. Awesome light. What's up, guys? DJ Mike James coming at you. My friends over at YeeSite sent me a couple of their lights, their party bars, and then 2 of their 144 LED wash bars. I'm here to gig. I got here later on tonight, getting in here, setting up a little bit early, and I got those lights all put up. We're going to see how the night goes here a little bit later, but as for now, enjoy it. We'll see how it goes. What's up, guys? DJ Mike James. You guys are getting to see the setup I had here at the bar gig I had this past Saturday night, and you're getting to see those YeeSites 144 pixel light wash bars do their little chase sequence behind my boot scrim there. Super cool light. Again, I did like the effect as far as like being able to chase these scenes around my booth. My typical uplighting is just shooting straight up, and I can change the colors, and I can, put them on sound active and do strobes and things along those lines, but actually have the light itself chase around as you're getting a look behind my booth. So I got one there mounted up top. That way I can touch those functions. It is DMX to the one down there on the bottom. Get a good look at my board, my EQ here. It's super early, so we're just getting warmed up, but really nice effect, like I said, as far as some of these chase scenes and whatnot. Again, pop behind there, you see all my fantastic cable management there for you guys. So maybe a little clickbait there. Make sure you hit me up in the comments, let me know how much you don't like that and how much I appreciate it. But yeah, check them out. Awesome little light, nice little eye candy piece. Really happy with these fixtures and how this appearance turned out. A big overall look there, and keep watching my channel because you'll get to see the video for them little lights that are up there. So enjoy. Alright guys, DJ Mike James coming at you. I got the YeeSite 144 LED pixel light with the diffusers on them. Use these at the event, which you guys got to see that. I used them, one on top of my booth, one on bottom. One thing I really do like about this light is that it's not like hard on the eyes. This is, like I said before, an eye candy light. You want to see this fixture. I mean, if you're hanging it in your ceiling in your club, if you're, putting it in your corners, if you're doing things on those lines, you actually want the visual aspect of this, somewhat like a tube light. Which I'm sure there would be a mounting application for this. I would probably put them on my speaker stands or something like that if I wanted to use them as tube lighting, or kind of like I use my beam bars and put them on my crank stands or something like that, just to have this light so that people could actually watch it. Again, the construction on them is really decent for the price point that these are. It is a pretty good deal as far as what you're going to get and how many shows. And they do DMX together. You can run 6 of them. I mean, you can run them in different patterns, different geometric patterns, things along those lines, and create a really interesting show. So make sure you check them out. YeeSite store on Amazon. I'd like to thank my friends at YeeSite for sending me these 2 fixtures. What's up, guys? DJ Mike James coming at you. Wanted to show you guys, got a little piece of DMX cable here. Got these all DMX together, just show you exactly what these do. I am a big fan of this fixture. Like I said, this is something that you mount. You want to see this light. You saw me use it in my show. I had them DMX together. My top one was my master because it was nice and easy. I could just reach up and change the show setting on it. And then of course the bottom one would do whatever. The thing about these, they do not have reverse pan and tilt in them, but to change that, all you simply do is turn the other fixture around, and that way you get a reverse pan, I guess. And that way these, as opposed to going opposite of each other, they would go the same way and set a chase sequence, things on those lines. Wanted to see you take a look at these in their DMX settings. I'm going to go in here to the auto, to the shows, maybe mess around, do a couple different more shows so you guys can get a good look at what these, some of the shows I like better than others, especially some of the ones, if you know, when using this as my booth lighting, were the ones that the lights stayed on and did chase sequences, because you know, something like this where it's not necessarily chasing itself around but just uplighting my booth, and I did use that quite a bit. So just to go through some of the shows with you here. And that's a pretty cool show right there, just because it's gonna like beam out that, you know, this light in itself. Big thanks to our friends over at YeeSite. I want to thank you for sending me these 2 units. Again, you got to see me use them in my event, use them to uplight my booth. Make sure you check out the link in the description. If you're interested in a light like this, price point on them is around 75 bucks, I guess, per light, which is not bad for what this is. Again, it is an aluminum housing with a plastic cover and a plastic diffuser. But for what you're getting, this is a really decent light. I do like this fixture quite a bit. Link will be in the description, like I said. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.